issues right out of the gate in turn 4. It really busted up the rest of the field, and he was able to get out. Now, let's see what happens here. Did everybody learn their lesson? Are they going to be able to take the fight to Johnson? Lined up, tram lines. Nice and slow start out of Johnson. Green flag, we're racing. Ty Mata with the advantage. He clears Matt going into the first corner. Going into 4, is there going to be attack right away? No, everybody's actually hanging out this time. Completely different than the pre-final. It's Mata, Johnson, Harrelson, and Ostiguy. The combi up to 5th. Here comes the attack. No, he thought better of it. Matt Johnson took a peek. Thought, nah, not yet. It was going to be a lunge. Ty Mata, your leader. Matt Johnson, after going flag to flag in the pre-final, little dramas here on the grid. Now he's got a fight on his hands right out of the gate. Good news for him, perhaps, could be his 3rd place. Harrelson, out of the same Nash Motorsport stable. 4th, Matt Ostiguy, out of DMG. He's right with him as well. No moves into Long Beach. We get through lap 1 with everybody intact. Johnson to the inside, looking for Kimbrell. Sticks it. Matt Johnson, new leader, start of lap 2. Ty Mata right there with him. Here comes Ostiguy for 3rd. Hard racing already. Looks like possibly a little bit of contact. Brett Harrelson saying, no, let's not do it yet. Let's stay with these guys. Ostiguy wanted to try to bump up 1 spot. He was well in there. Tough racing here early. Further back, Phillipson on Niels. He moves up 1 spot. So now it's Johnson, Mata, Harrelson, Ostiguy, and Tim Meyer. Meyer up from last on the start. Now sitting in P5. He's going to take a look. I would not doubt a move right here out of Horseshoe into Long Beach. Tim Meyer to the inside, Ostiguy up to 4th. Johnson goes purple. 3/10 over Mata that time. But Mata's still right with him here in the top part of the circuit. Within a kart length. I've raced with Mata lately, and he's been really good on the long runs. We saw it actually in the pre-final as he worked his way up. Ty Mata can stay in the game early. I think we could see him challenge at the end. And we know Johnson's got the long run pace as well, not just the short run. Johnson, 1 or so kart lengths back to Mata, now about 3 kart lengths back to Harrelson in 3rd. Tim Meyer within 3 to Harrelson. Then he's got Ostiguy, Combi, and Phillipson. Mata's going nowhere. He's only a kart length or so back. Smart driver. He's going to try to hang out right here with Johnson, I think. It's a long, long race, 22 laps. We got 19 to go. Look over the shoulder from Ty Mata. He's got about 2 kart lengths or so for Brett Harrelson in 3rd. He's right on the back bumper of Johnson. Inside goes Phillipson on Combi. Done deal. I didn't catch how he ended up there, but Ostiguy going the wrong direction. Ostiguy was up there in P5, but now he's heading back. He's actually 8th now. Sorry, I missed how that happened. Phillipson up to 5th. He's going to try to bridge the gap to Meyer, who's doing the same thing, trying to catch up to Brett Harrelson. Speaking of gaps, Johnson starting to put down some heat. Ty Mata was fastest last time at a 56.319, a little bit quicker than Johnson. This time, Johnson's finding some more speed. New purple lap, 56.1 out of Johnson. The advantage gained by that lap, about 2 kart lengths. Harrelson only about a kart length back from Mata as they come out of 4. Meyer catching up to Harrelson now. Tag many drivers. If you're all done with everything, you start to snip those transponders. Make sure you get those transponders back to us at Scales. Transponders back at Scales. Back to the on-track action, and Johnson's now starting to do what he did in that pre-final. Clicking off some fast laps, starting to pull away a little bit from Mata. Harrelson actually starting to eke things up. Harrelson was faster Then Mata, it was his best lap. Meyer's best lap was last lap as well. This time by, Matt Johnson backs up his 56-1 with another one, and now it's got 7/10 on Mata. 1 kart length only, Harrelson to Mata. And about 4 kart lengths back to Meyer. Remember, Meyer and Harrelson got into contact, which saw them both go to the back, and then Harrelson worked his way back up to fight inside the top 4. Finished 3rd. Now in 3rd and trying to take the fight to Mata again. Meyer, who exited early, is in the conversation, about 4 or 5 kart lengths back from Harrelson. But they're all going the wrong way against Johnson. Matt Johnson with the big tuck. Every lap's a quality lap for him right now. 56.2, he's in the rhythm. Harrelson right on the back bumper. He may have a shot here in 4. No. He was better than Mata in bus stop. And he's better on the exit here. Meyer is right there. He may have a shot. Nope, too far away. There's only 1 kart length now between Mata, Harrelson, and then Meyer. So there's going to be a shot happening. Meyer's not going to waste any time. If he's right there coming out of Horseshoe, he's going to make the move. He looks like he could be close enough to actually make it in Horseshoe beforehand. Coming out of Contino, if he's close, you could see inside move. No, he's not. Not close enough. There it is. Outside of Horseshoe, I expect him to go to the inside. He didn't. He's gonna have to be pretty strong in this move to make sure it actually works. You're not gonna wanna halfway move this thing. You're gonna wanna actually get in there all the way. Still a long way to go, but ooh, a little bit of a bobble on a Brett. Now right on the back bumper is Meyer. Brett goes think on the outside. He wants to make sure he holds on to a spot. Meyer's not going to try this time, but I don't think he's going to hang out here very long. Purple out of Johnson last time, 56.0. The battle's going on behind him. We've been talking about 2nd, 3rd, and 4th as the rest of them, Philipson, Niels, Combi, kind of stationary where they're at, just a little bit off of the front or the second 3. Now a little bit more space with everybody. Kind of like we saw in the mini race, definitely looks like certain drivers or certain setups are better on one half of the circuit or the other. The accordion between each one of them, it only goes down to about a kart length. Not much closer than that. And this Masters field is pretty even. From 2nd on to 8th. You guys are all running really close lap times. Unfortunately, they're just a little bit off of the kind of pace that Matt Johnson's putting down. Well out in front. No moves again this lap. Looking to the inside is Harrelson on Mata. Harrelson, new 2nd place driver. Harrelson moves up to P2. He gives a tap. I think he wants to try to go get Matty, but they're going to really make some things happen. A new purple lap last time by from Johnson as well. Are they going to work together? Or are they going to go racing? 13 laps to go. Is Meyer going to make a move on Mata as they come out of Horseshoe? Looked like he thought about it for a second. They're close enough. These guys are pretty evenly matched. Nose to tail, second, third, fourth. Looks like possibly a little bit of a setup coming from Tim Meyer. He went and opened it up. Not enough. As they go down into Scandia, you'll see the one driver that kind of move over to the right. They're trying to get back over to the left so they can cut underneath and get a straighter shot into the hairpin, making that pass a little bit more doable. Meyer did that time, and I thought he might try to get that undercut. Might just be sizing it up to make sure he can get it done. It's a little tougher when you're the third guy in line because you have to not run into the guy in front of you. You don't have that extra space. But here comes Meyer to the inside of Mata. Only got to halfway, but he got it done on the exit. Looked like he kind of got in there halfway, but on the exit he was able to get a little bit extra. So now we've got a new third place driver. That is Meyer. They're almost evenly spread out all the way back. Harrelson, Meyer, Mata, Phillipson, Niels, Combi, and Ostiguy. So Meyer's up to third. He's actually closing in on Harrelson now, so I think he actually had a little bit of pace. Mata going backwards. Here's Phillipson to the inside. Horseshoe? Yes. Counterattack coming from Mata to the inside. Crossover? No, he's going to go back in line. Phillipson. We actually got a new second place. As I was saying that, Meyer goes to the inside of Harrelson. So Meyer up to second. Oh, here we go. Counterattack. Turn one. Ooh, bit of a slide. That's ugly. Oh, we've seen this before. Let's make it through here, boys. It was an attack, a counterattack, and more counters coming side by side. No, single file. The race is on for P2. I think we forgot there's a leader out there. They're not going to be able to catch him most likely, so this is a battle for the podium, maybe a little bit of ego. That worked out a little bit better than the last time. Harrelson made the move going into Kimbrell. Went a little bit wide in the bus stop. Crossover side by side. Oh, the contact! Big contact. Harrelson and Meyer out of Contino. Harrelson went a little bit wide. Officials making things happen down there. Looks like we're going to end up having a one less driver here on the premises shortly. Those two drivers going at it out of Contino. Harrelson went a little bit wide Contino. Meyer stuffed to the inside. There was contact on the exit. Both drivers into the tires on the exit. Both drivers. Stationary, and then Meyer continues. Ugly stuff out of that group right there. Further back, the new fight for second sees Phillipson now besting the rest of them. It's a battle royale. You got Phillipson, followed by Niels, Mata going the wrong direction, Combi, and Ostiguy. So the new fight for second and the rest of the podium is now Phillipson with P2, Niels P3, Mata 4th, Combi 5th, and Ostiguy 6th, and they all got a shot at hardware here at least. Empire Karts, 100cc Junior, you guys are up next. 8 laps to go on this one. Matt Johnson, gone. Consistently putting in laps within a tenth of each other, just really putting on a clinic as far as how you get this thing done. Further back is where the fight is. Speaking of the fight, Mata on Niels. Mata on Niels. Here comes Combi. Combi's going to go through as well. That's for third. Combi now wants it on Mata. Combi might get two. He does. Combi capitalizes. Here comes Ostiguy on Niels now. Side by side into 4. Niels fighting back. Ostiguy around the outside. Ostiguy's got it. That was for 5th. And in position to start taking the fight up to the guys up front. So you got Phillipson up there. Combi just got a twofer. Mata made the move. Combi came through, and then Combi had enough exit speed that he actually made it happen into Kimbrell, the first corner. Smart driving by Combi. Now up to third and is actually reeling in Phillipsen for second. Ostiguy to the inside of Mata. Ostiguy gets it done. So Ostiguy is now up to fourth. Mata back to fifth. With the calamity that happened in front of them, these guys just started racing for hardware and everything started changing. Ooh, Combi closing in on Phillipsen. Now within a kart length. It's like Combi flipped a switch. He got into the hardware game. He was like, well, let's do it. He's got to run. No, not this time. Thought he might have a shot coming out of Scandy and a hairpin. Matt Johnson coming through Horseshoe and into Long Beach when he goes by. It's going to be 5 laps to go. Combi right on the back bumper of Phillipsen as they go into Horseshoe. He's got a shot at him here if he wants to try, and he's got air behind him. There's a lot of gap. Ooh, defense. You saw as Phillipsen came out of the corner, he didn't go all the way out, and he didn't come all the way back. He just kind of stopped and stayed right in the center. But Combi's going to try it here into Kimbrell. Phillipsen looks over. He knows he's there. Carrying the outs? No, he's not going to do it. I thought Combi might have had enough to get that thing done. If he's going to do it, you better pull the trigger here pretty quick because Ostiguy is now closing in. Masters driver's putting on a heck of a show here. Both what and what not to do. Looks like a little bit of defense coming out of Phillipsen now. He's making that line a little bit longer. Hanging out in the way a little bit line. Here goes inside. Here's Combi. Combi to the inside of Horseshoe. He's got it. Combi to P2. Phillipsen's still right there. Is the counterattack coming? Not this time. But that's got Ostiguy now within a kart length of Phillipsen. Second, third, and fourth. All in the conversation here for hardware. Phillipsen right there. Fell back a little bit out of bus stop. Combi's looking good right now. Doesn't quite have the juice, it seems, coming off the corner. Phillipsen really surges out of 4. Doesn't quite get out of Scandy as good that time, but does get out of the hairpin. He's right back to the back bumper of Howard. Got a feeling it could be a little less teeth on the Combi machine there. He's really able to surge on those end of the straights. Going through Horseshoe this time, and the advantage is 2 kart lengths for Combi, but then only 1 kart length Ostiguy and Phillipsen. And those 3 have pulled away from Mata and Niels. So it's a 3-horse race for the final 2 spots on the box. Little extra curb there from Phillipsen. He lost a little bit on Combi that time. Ostiguy right on the back bumper. Is he going to try to make a move into a hairpin? He's right there. Nope. Thought he was going to give a surge. Didn't happen. Matt Johnson out of Horseshoe, heading towards Long Beach. He's going to have 2 to go when he crosses the stripe. Phillipsen taking a look for Horseshoe. Not quite close enough. Ostiguy is right there. This could be a run for Ostiguy. They're both wide coming out of Long Beach. Ostiguy to the inside of Phillipsen. That's the move. He's got it done. Final spot on the podium. Now Ostiguy's. 2 to go. Is that enough time for him to bridge the gap to Howard? Howard Combi was able to get a little bit more because of that racing they just did. Mata now within a kart length of Phillipsen. Lap and a half to go. Combi's got about 5 kart lengths advantage over Ostiguy. Ostiguy was at the front, goes all the way to the back, and now he's in the hardware paying positions once again. Phillipsen lost a little bit off Ostiguy that time. Matt Johnson, Long Beach. White flag in the air for Matt Johnson here in Mike Manning Karting 100cc Masters. Matt Johnson still tucking like it's lap 1. I love it. Combi's got a pretty good advantage now. It looks like it's going to be Combi in second. If he's nice and smooth through here, the fight is going to be for third. Off the corner, and Mata's taking a look at Phillipson. Not close enough. And with that, they lost a little bit on Ostiguy. Combi's got enough. He could be conservative. Pressure coming. Yep, there it is. Ty Mata made the move on Phillipson. That's going to lock those positions in most likely. Phillipson carries the outside, actually counterattacks. Niels now takes the fight to Mata. Bragging rights is all that is. But let's go back to the front. And Matt Johnson, out of Long Beach, 100cc Masters winner. Matt Johnson, pole, pre-final win, and final. Taking the full payout, $1,200. Matt Johnson, dominant victory. Dramas in the beginning, shrugged it off, fought back, got the job done. Matt Johnson, 100cc Masters from